This just in as we're coming on the air. A 77-year-old New Jersey woman was rescued after the snow trapped her in her van for 5 days. Hey, the Camo Dave News Army here with some news for you. This woman lives in her van, okay? She is in the Newark, New Jersey area. She lives in her van, and she woke up on Sunday, today's the 5th, 4th, January 31st. She woke up on Sunday, and she couldn't get out of her vehicle because more than 18 inches of snow had fallen and blocked her in. So she couldn't get her doors open. So, I don't know. This was on Sunday. I guess she figured it was going to melt off or somebody would come by and clear it off or whatever. However, she waited until Wednesday, so that's the 3rd of February, afternoon to report that she was trapped in her vehicle. So she calls the Newark's Department of Public Safety, I guess the police, and she says she's trapped at, she was trapped in her vehicle at 67 Lincoln Park. But when the dispatcher logged the address, it was 67 Lincoln Street. So when the responders arrived, they could not find her navy blue minivan. So she was at 67 Lincoln Park, but they went to 67 Lincoln Street. Wow. Anyway, here are the pictures of her vehicle. Now, you can see where the snow plows plowed her in there. She couldn't get her door open. Holy cow. Well, this is, I guess, after some of the snow had melted. Now things are a little better. But she was trapped in there for 5 days. When the police officers arrived at her looking for her vehicle at the wrong address, they called her back, but she didn't answer. She then called authorities again on Thursday morning, which was the 4th of February, at which time the firefighters responded immediately, locating her in 6 minutes after her call. The firefighters shoveled a path to her door and freed her from the vehicle. She refused medical attention and offers from the firefighters to dig out the van completely. But by that time, most of that snow, I guess, that we had seen there from the Twitter pictures, had melted off. She told NBC New York, "Right now I'm glad to be standing on my feet. I don't know if you've ever had to do this, but I've been sitting down for 5 days, and I just thank God I can stand up." Wow. Okay, here, yeah, her name is Jeanette Ward. I don't know. I think Jeanette probably, if she had called 911 or the police number or whatever right away, like the next day, or maybe even that same day that she was stuck in her van and somehow they got the right address, they probably could have got her out a little quicker. The public safety director for Newark, New Jersey, Anthony Ambrose, said, "We regret human error played a role in delaying our response to the correct address. Although we attempted to call her for a correction, I'm grateful that she reached out again today and this incident did not end tragically." So far, she must have, had her poop bucket, I presume, and some food with her, so she was okay. But, that is very interesting. So anyway, Jeanette Ward is fine, living in her vehicle. Hey, that's, I don't know. You got to be careful. I think probably the moral of this story is when it snows, try to make sure that, you don't get plowed in, especially if you're on a street. If you're in a parking lot, that's probably a little, you're not going to necessarily get plowed in, although you could still get plowed in a parking lot. I don't know. She could have banged on the side of her vehicle, and people, she's in a city, so there had to be some people going by her. I don't know. It looked like she wasn't tremendously in a hurry to get out of there, but she probably could have if she had been a little more insistent on it. But anyway, she is okay after 5 days trapped in her van after some big snows in Newark, New Jersey. Good news, right? If you got some news article about some interesting thing with somebody living in their van or something affecting RVers, send it to camodave@gmx.com. We're always waiting for your news tips. Thank you for watching. Vlog under.